junior and 2 sophomores in the starting lineup for North Central. You take a look at this Coyote team. They are led by Dane Duryea, the sophomore, averaging 17 points, 9 boards per ball game. He's a good one, just a sophomore. From there, it's about 7 points a game for Caden Record, about 6 points a game for Colin Wright. This Anselmo-Merna team averaging 41 per game offensively. For the North Central Knights, they are led by Zach Swanson. He's at 16 points per game. Cole Otten averaging 10 per ball game. Kean Fisher at just better than 8 per game. Your leaders for both teams. Knights on a 2-game winning streak. Anselmo-Merna has lost 3 of its last 4. The Knights playing their 3rd game in 4 days. We saw that maybe have a bit of an effect on the North Central girls in a fast-paced up-and-down game with the legs. We'll see how the North Central boys handle their 3rd game in 4 nights. Let's look at your starters, brought to you by 3 Rivers. See if we have a final over on FM 92 and a big comeback for West Holt. But look at Elbingen Public. Pope John down 48-45, and EPPJ gets the ball back late. So that's a barn burner over on FM 92. And the web, Cody Gucci with the call on that one. Well, Anselmo-Merna will be in their road black uniforms with the red and white numbers and letters and the red stripe on the neckline area and the bottom of the trunks. North Central will be in their home white uniforms with the blue numbers and letters and the blue, white, and black stripes. Anselmo-Merna will go from right to left, from north to south in this first half. The Knights from left to right, from south to north. The student section decked out in camo against the Coyotes, and a big sign that says, let's do a little coyote hunting. There you go, and we're ready to go. Ball in the air, and the tip is going to be won by Colin Wright, and Anselmo-Merna gets the ball to start. We'll see man-to-man defensively for North Central and Duryea. Actually, the shot will go outside to Braden Wilson. I was seeing who was going to guard Duryea, but right away it's a 3 by Braden Wilson on the assist for Colin Wright, and just like that, Anselmo-Merna buries a triple to start. Zach Swanson, high post, good find down low to Hagan, but the shot blocked by Caden Record, and he comes down with the board. Boy, that was a good look inside from Swanson to Hagan, but a big block by Record. There's a knock away by Trey Anthony and a steal by Swanson. Zach the other way, gets it to Trey Anthony, loses it into the lane, on the floor, kicks it out to Swanson, so the Knights will retain the possession. Still 15 on the shot clock. Fisher up top to Otten, around to Zach. Swanson on the left wing, 10 to shoot. Otten up top. Swanson will fake the 3, drive baseline, pull up, floater, hangs on the rim, won't go. On the baseline, and the board down to Duryea. Duryea comes into the front court. He'll be guarded by Trey Anthony in the man-to-man. Big ask for the 6'2 junior to guard the 17-point per game scorer. A little fade away from Caden Record, misses, and Swanson down with the board. Gets it off to Anthony. They called that a long 2, by the way, for Wilson instead of a 3. So just a 2-0 start. Fisher will skip pass to Anthony. Looks like a little zone for Anselmo-Merna. Anthony in the lane, hits it from 10 feet. Trey Anthony penetrates into the mid-range and knocks down the shot. We are tied at 2. 6:15 to play in the first here on KBRB. With the ball, Wilson gets it up top to Record. Record pull-up 15-footer is good. Caden Record knocks it in on the assist by Wilson. 4-2 Anselmo-Merna. Anthony inside to Colin Hagan that collapses the defense, passes into the right corner. Otten open for 3, in and out. Offensive rebound, saving it is Hagan into the hands of Swanson for the finish. Colin Hagan with a great rebound and assist. I don't even think he saw his teammate. He was jumping on the baseline, and there is a ball thrown away by Josiah Griffith. Record was not looking for it. Second turnover by the Coyotes. We are tied at 4. 5:42 to play in our opening quarter. Great girls game. Anselmo-Merna erases a 12-point third quarter deficit to win over the Knights 56-48. We'll get you a final from EPPJ and Atkinson as Anthony throws it wide of Fisher and all the way down the floor. Turnover Knights. Westhold, a big come from behind win, 50-45. The Huskies, a huge comeback. They were down 17-4 after one. With the ball, Josiah Griffith hands it off to Record. Now up top to Wilson. Into the corner to Colin Wright. Knocked away by Swanson. Zach with the steal. Ahead quickly. Reverse layup is good. Swanson the pilfer. And he goes coast to coast, and the Knights have their first lead at 6-4. 5 minutes to play, opening quarter of basketball. Record guarded by Fisher. Into Duryea against Anthony, and we're going to have a reach in and a foul called. I believe that'll go on Swanson. So Zach picks up the foul. North Central bring in two subs, Brant Lizotte and Carter Buell into the game. Out go Hagan and Anthony. Or now make that Hagan and Swanson will sit. Anthony was headed out. Now he trots back out there. Wilson to throw it in. Gets it on an outlet to Griffith. Knights have won 2 games this week, trying for 3 in a row. There in the paint is Griffith. His pass chased down by Duryea. Guarded by Fisher. Kicks it out to Wright. Entry into Record. Knocked away by Brant Lizotte. Record tracks it down with 15 on the shot clock. Record pull up tough. 17-footer is short. Offensive rebound, though, down to Wilson. Shot clock doesn't reset. It's under 10. With the ball, Griffith knocked away by Trey Anthony. Still loose on the floor. Lazant tries. We're going to have a shot clock violation. Instead, no, it's a steal by Otten. And Otten's shot is swatted off the glass by Dane Duryea with the big block. Record the other way is fouled. What an athletic block for Dane Duryea on the shot attempt by the Knights in transition after the steal. And it will be a foul on Kean Fisher. Free throws here for Caden Record. The first one is good. Record has 3. It's a 1-point game. West Holt wins 50-45 over EPPJ in a game they trailed 17-4 after one. Record hits the second free throw, and we are knotted up at 6 apiece. This pass through the hands of Anthony, tracks it down. Tries to go high post to Otten. It's tipped and stolen. Duryea the other way. They try to go back in the lane. Extra pass from Griffith, and he threw it away. Fisher brings it ahead onto the wing to Lizotte against the zone. Anthony in the left wing looking inside. Skip pass to Brant Lizotte. He'll take a 3. Back rim, no. Rebound tipped around. Duryea has it. Way it goes to Griffith. He gets caught in the lane. Outside Record for 3, no. Rebound as Kean Fisher is limping on that left foot. He's going to come out. He looks like landed either wrong or on somebody's foot. Anthony exits as well as Swanson and Hagan back in, but Kean in a little discomfort. Tied at 6, our first sub for Anselmo-Merna is Kanan Priest. He is into the game replacing Wilson. Priest is a 5'11 sophomore. Tied at 6, 3:25 to play, opening quarter here from Rock County. North Central and Anselmo-Merna tied at 6 apiece. In and out on a 3-point attempt by Otten, but the offensive rebound down to Carter Buell, and he will go to the line. The foul, I believe, on Colin Wright. That is his first whistle on the Coyotes. So Carter Buell gets a couple of free throw attempts here off the bench. First one is up, back rim. Carter, 6'3", junior. Post player off the bench for the Knights. Can give North Central the lead. This free throw is up and good. Buell makes the second. He's on the board, and the Knights back on top with our 4th lead change of the quarter. 7-6. We expected 2 competitive ball games. We certainly got that and more in the first game. Inside Duryea, and he's going to be blocked and fouled by Lizotte. That's a tough matchup for Brant. Giving up a lot of height and size to Duryea. And Lizotte will pick up the foul. 2 free throws here for Dane Duryea, leading scorer for this Coyote team. First one is in. Rattles around for a while. So Duryea on the board, and we are tied at 7. Second one, that one rattles in as well. Got the shooter's touch on both, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Troy Gilligan of the Coyotes as Anselmo-Merna now back on top. 8-7 with just over 3 minutes to play in our opening quarter on the Tri-County Bank scoreboard. High school basketball here on KBRB and the Rock County Public Schools live stream.
Jim Arnhold of Arnhold Insurance Agency in Bassett can provide you with health, life, and cancer insurance, Medicare supplement, nursing home, and disability coverage, business and estate planning. Give Jim a call at Arnhold Insurance in Bassett, 402-684-2901.
Buying or selling livestock is made much easier when you buy and sell with Bassett Livestock Auction. Remember, sale day is each Wednesday, so make plans to attend or call to consign your livestock. Bassett Livestock Auction, Bassett.
Well, we welcome you back here on KBRB. Tight one here in the opening quarter. We've had 5 lead changes, 3 minutes to go, 8-7 Anselmo-Merna leading North Central. Swanson on the drive, shut off, kicks it out. Otten open for 3 on the wing. Cole, that too strong. Rebound, though, offensively to Colin Hagan. Gets it down the lane to Lazard. Back out to Otten, out to Swanson. Zach on the drive, and he's going to get called for steps. Traveling on Swanson. Good to see Kean Fisher able to make it back in. He limped off after falling on the baseline. Back in is Trey Anthony as well for the Knights. Hagan, Swanson, Anthony, Buell, and Fisher, the 5 out there for North Central. 8-7 Anselmo-Merna. Kanan Priest, the first off the bench for Anselmo-Merna. Entry pass by Griffith is knocked out of bounds by Trey Anthony. Knights have gone to a zone after trying to start the game man-to-man, so they'll switch back and forth with both. They get it at high post to Duryea. Out to Record. Pull up 18-footer is blocked by Swanson. And the rebound, Duryea throws it off of a Knight into the hands of Wright, but then it's stolen away by Colin Hagan. Swanson on the drive, kicks it out to Fisher. Against the zone, swings it around to Anthony. Trey to Swanson. Zach guarded up at the top by Kanan Priest. Fisher looking, skip it around to Trey Anthony. Trey on the drive, out in the corner. Fisher can't get the trigger pulled on a 3. Down to 4 to shoot. Trey Anthony drives, puts up a tough runner, and it swirls in and out halfway down. Came back out, and the rebound down to Duryea as the North Central fans kind of moan on that one. Looked like it was good. Inside Duryea, tough shot. Good defense by Anthony. Rebound into the hands of Carter Buell. Back come the Knights, down by 1, 8-7. North Central trying to solve this zone. Otten's on the bench getting a breather. Here's a 3 for Kean Fisher. That's good, a West Plains Bank 3. Kean Fisher gets on the board on the assist by Zach Swanson, and North Central back on top. 10-8 as we approach the final minute of the quarter. There's a near steal by Swanson. Kick it out. Here's an open 3 for Priest. Trying to answer. That's back rim. No. Rebound tipped by Duryea into the hands of Wright. He can't get the shot to go. And Colin Hagan pulls down the board. Good tip by Duryea to tip it to a teammate, but then Wright couldn't get the shot to fall. Fisher tries a 3, left side. Back-to-back West Plains Bank 3s. Kean Fisher strokes a pair, one from the right wing, one from the left wing, and the Knights a quick little 6-0 spurt. 13-8 North Central, both 3s by Fisher, assisted by Swanson. High post. Shot won't go for Record. Rebound tap to Carter Buell. Good play by Fisher. Swanson with 20 seconds left in the quarter can hold for the final shot. The shot clock is dark. 13-8 Knights. Keans hit 2 threes on the wings against the zone. 11 seconds on the clock. Anthony on the left wing. Skip pass into the corner, tipped out of bounds by Colin Wright. Into the game comes Jaden Russell for Anselmo-Merna, 5'11 senior. He'll give Caden Record a little breather. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Back-to-back Kean Fisher 3s, 13-8 North Central. They go out to Kean with 3, with 2. Tough shot as time expires. That one short. Good defense there by Anselmo-Merna. Duryea with the rebound as the first quarter buzzer sounds in the North Central. Well, the back-to-back three-pointers to close the quarter for Key and Fisher give North Central the largest lead for either team now. After a 6-lead change first quarter, it's the Knights 13-8. North Central has the 5 starters back out there. There's a knockaway by Griffith as he stole it away from Anthony. Knights turn it over to start the quarter. But there's Anthony hitting the deck trying to get a steal back, but he is on the baseline. As he falls, it'll stay with the Coyotes. Opening minute of quarter number 2, North Central 13-8. Knights have won 2 in a row this week to double their win total. There's a knockaway by Fisher, saved. They throw it inside to Russell, kick it out, 3 for Priest, no. Long rebound out to Colin Hagan. Hagan already with 4 boards for North Central. Hanging in there on the glass against a much taller opponent in Anselmo-Merna. Swanson with it, guarded by Griffith. Here's Fisher on the wing, skip pass to Otten. Out top to Swanson, trying to extend that zone. Kind of a 1-3-1 zone look for Anselmo-Merna. Swanson with it on the baseline. Corner, it goes to Otten. Skip pass to Fisher. Kean with 10 on the clock. Skip pass out to Otten. He'll take the 3 on the wing. There's a West Plains Bank 3. Cole Otten knocks it down on the assist by Kean Fisher, and the Knights may be shooting the Coyotes out of that zone. 16-8, 9-0 run for North Central. They dump it down inside to Russell, and he's going to be hit and fouled. Foul on the floor. It will go against Colin Hagan. First whistle of the quarter on North Central. 6:54 to play in the half. Knights have doubled up the Coyotes, now 16-8 on 3 straight threes. Inside it goes. Shot for Wright is off the glass and good. On the assist by Duryea. Colin Wright has his first bucket. Boy, he's a good athlete. 6'2" and a junior. Otten on the wing, another 3. That one front rim, no. Long rebound out to Trey Anthony. Zach Swanson drives baseline, tries to find Anthony. Shot good, and the foul. Swanson on his 3rd assist with the penetration. Anthony gets the offensive rebound, and then he gets rewarded with the bucket and the chance at the and one. The foul goes on Josiah Griffith, his first. Free throw for Trey is good. Anthony completes the 3-point play. He has 5. 19-10, North Central by 9. Inside, knocked away, saved though by Priest. He kicks it out to Griffith for 3. That one too strong. They fight for the rebound. It's Jaden Russell with it. Out to Griffith, swinging around to Duryea. He drives, dumps it over the top to Wright. Kicks it out to Priest, and it's off of Swanson and out of bounds. Good poke away by Zach. Still 25 on the shot clock after it reset on the missed shot. Griffith with it against the North Central zone. High post to Russell. Out for a 3. Priest fires away again. This one won't go, and Cole Otten chases down the rebound in the corner. Here comes Fisher. Hit 2 threes in the first quarter. And now Otten has added a 3. Kean tries another one. Buries it again. Kean Fisher hopping around, clapping as he knocks down his 3rd West Plains Bank 3. 4th assist for Zach Swanson, and another timeout taken. And the Knights lead it by a dozen, 22-10. We had 6 lead changes in that opening quarter, but North Central outscoring Anselmo-Merna 9-2 in the second on 2 threes and an and one 3-point play by Trey Anthony. Braden Wilson back in off the timeout. Priest on the wing, back to Wilson. High post, it goes to Record. Kicks it out to Griffith, left wing. He hits a 3. That's a big shot Much needed by Josiah Griffin as Caden Record from the high post gets the assist. Swanson on the dry spin move, loses the handle, needs some help. Into the hands of Otten. Otten gets a screen. Looking for a back cut to Fisher. Tough pass. And it's off of Kean, but then touched last by Caden Record. It will stay North Central basketball. 5:09 to play in the half, 22-13. Knights lead now by 9. They led by 12 a moment ago before the 3 from Griffith. Swanson looking to get it in, does so to Otten to beat the 5-second count. Cole dribbles out of the corner, gets a screen from Fisher. Crossover into the paint, kicks it out to Trey Anthony. Trey on the drive all the way to the rack and in and out. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Duryea, his 5th. High post knocked away by Fisher, stolen by Swanson. Zach one-on-one against Priest. Spin move in the lane, hits the deck, falls. Rebound down to Priest. Here come the Coyotes the other way to Duryea. Takes it down the lane, shot good and a foul. There's Dane Duryea, the leading scorer for this Coyote team, and he'll have a chance at an and one. The foul will go on Trey Anthony. That is Trey's first. Knights will bring back Brant Lazat and Carter Buell. Out go Anthony and Swanson. Chance at the and one here for Dane Duryea. Averages about 17 a game. Free throw no good. Rebound pulled down by Cole Otten. That's the first miss at the line for the Coyotes. They were 4 for 4 in the opening quarter. Fisher now running the point with Swanson getting a breather. Gets it on the baseline to Hagan. He tries to throw it for Buell. Stolen away by Priest. He loses it. Picked up by Brant Lazat. Teams trade turnovers out. Open 3. Fisher is good again. Another West Plains Bank triple for Kean Fisher. West Plains going to have to send Kean a Christmas card with all the mentions they're getting. On the assist by Anthony, on the assist by Lazat, there's a knockaway by Grant. And Brant, who's the foul going to be on? It'll be on Anselmo-Merna. Brant Lazat forces the turnover. And the Knights, 4 West Plains Bank threes from Kean Fisher. 25-15, the Knights by 10. Otten with the basketball for North Central. They've gone man-to-man now, have the Coyotes. Tough jumper from the elbow from 15. Kean Fisher is on fire. 14 points for the sophomore. The lead back to 12. Record in the high post. Kicks it out a 3 for Wilson. That one up off the rim and over the top of the backboard. Ball goes back to the Knights. 27-15. North Central leads by a dozen here at home. Drive by Cole Otten. He is fouled on the drive as he tried to kick it into the corner for another Fisher 3 attempt. This foul will go on Colin Wright, so now Wright with 2. There is no 44. That's going to be the second foul on Colin Wright. It'll be Otten to inbound. Oh, nice back cut by Hagan, but he gets it knocked away and stolen by Wright. Turnover North Central, their 5th. 3:20 to play in the half. Inside to Duryea. They double team the sophomore. Down the lane, Wright is fouled. Good look by Duryea as he recognized the open player in Colin Wright. When Wright's defender left him to double Duryea, he cut to the hoop. Duryea found him, and he'll earn free throws as the foul goes against Carter Buell. Carter's first. Free throws here for Colin Wright. First one good. Back in, return Anthony and Swanson. Out go Hagan and Otten. 27-16, North Central by 11 with 3:16 to go. They've made 5 threes in the first half, 4 of them from Kean Fisher. Second free throw is good as well for Wright, and he will exit as Caden Priest returns. Anselmo-Merna 6 for 7 at the free throw line here in the opening half. It's a 10-point lead for North Central. Knights have won 2 in a row. They put up 28 in the first quarter against a good Twin Loop team before losing last Friday on this floor. 2 road wins this week for the Knights, 3rd game in 4 days. Anthony tries to turn the corner, kicks it to Lazat in the right corner. Trey on the drive out to Swanson. Zach makes his defender fall, puts up a mid-range jumper, misfires on the right side, and the board down to Caden Record. And then a double dribble on Record as he wanted to throw it ahead, and the teammate he was looking for did not look back, and it forced a double dribble. That's 9 turnovers in the first half now for Anselmo-Merna. Otten will return for the Knights. Out will go Carter Buell. 2:50 to play in the first half. North Central leads by 10, 27-17. Ball inbounded to Otten. Into the hands of Swanson. Zach drives baseline all the way to the rack, scores on the foul. Braden Wilson will commit the foul, and Swanson a chance at an and one. Zach with 6 now in the first half, and he'll be at the free throw line. This will be the second and one opportunity of the quarter for North Central. Trey Anthony knocked a free throw in after being fouled and making the shot. And the free throw good for Swanson. So Braden Wilson now with 2 fouls for the Coyotes, 30-17. Knights by a baker's dozen, their largest lead of the half. There's a ball tipped by Swanson, chased down by Wilson. High post to Record, throws it into the corner, chased down by Priest. North Central zone bothering the much taller Coyotes. Running the baseline, Duryea double team, kicks it outside, Griffith for 3. That's good. Second 3 for Griffith on the assist by Duryea. And a much-needed bucket for Anselmo-Merna. They still trail by 10 with 2:05 to play in the half. Here's Otten on a cut on the find from Swanson, and Cole knocks it in off the glass. Swanson's 5th assist of the first half. 32-20, Otten now with 5. Right corner, here's a 3, Duryea, answer. On the assist by Priest, Duryea buries one from the right corner. Their third 3 of the game and second of the quarter, and it's a 9-point lead. Anthony fires a 3, that back rim no, and the rebound down to Priest. Priest double team in the backcourt, gets it to Wilson. 9-point game, minute 25 to go in the half. Left corner, Duryea open again. This one's good. Priest on the assist. Back-to-back triples by Dane Duryea. He has 10. Averages 17 a game. Can't leave him open in the corners. He's buried 2 threes from each corner, 1 from each corner. Swanson will get called for a travel. And the Knights turn it over for the 6th time. Back to a 6-point game. North Central led by 13 moments ago. The lead now down to 6 as we hit the 1-minute mark in the first half. Into the left corner to Griffith. Into the hands of Wilson. Knocked away by Swanson. Chased down. No, they're not going to say it. Oh, that looked like it was Swanson saying, oh, I didn't tip it. Coach Gilligan off the bench. He says that was I think Zach might have got away with one there, as they're going to call an over and back against Anselmo-Merna, saying Swanson did not touch it. I think the senior got away with one on that one. But Zach says, no, who, me? I didn't touch the ball. Otten with it, drives in, nice crossover, shot up and good off the glass as he falls to the floor. Cole Otten with a nice drive, pushes the lead back to 8. North Central leads 34-26, about an 8-second different shot clock to game clock. And the pass through the hands of Braden Wilson and out of bounds. That's 11 turnovers now for Anselmo-Merna. Wilson out as Jaden Russell returns. Each team has played 7 in this first half. Knights can hold for 1 shot. Swanson brings it across the timeline with 23 seconds. He's guarded by Priest. Anselmo-Merna has gone man-to-man defensively. Swanson gets a screen. Now brings it out, loses the dribble, needs some help, finds Anthony with 10 seconds to Otten. Back to Trey. Kicks it out. Cole Otten, a deep 3. No, off the side of the iron. Rebound run down by Griffiths. He saves it, and that will do it for the first half of basketball as the North Central Knights put up 21 in the second quarter. Anselmo-Merna answered with 18.
for underground sprinkler installation. Plus, they service and repair existing systems, too. Phone 402-684-3558.
Don't overload your brain circuits trying to find a qualified electrician. Make one call to Painter Electric, Randy Painter of Springview. Professional, affordable, and experienced. And he has a local phone, 402-497-2086.
Count on your New Holland dealer, Sandhill Equipment of Bassett, to answer all of your farm equipment needs. They pride themselves on a hard-earned reputation for fair prices and unparalleled service. Visit them online at sandhilleq.com.
Concrete is a cornerstone of many building projects. Stewart Concrete, with locations in Atkinson, Stewart, and Valentine, can mix cement and water with all the ingredients to make the right concrete for the job. This mud's for you. From Stewart Concrete, serving you from Stewart, Atkinson, and Valentine. Call 402-924-3644.
Well, it'll be Anselmo-Merna basketball to start the second half, and the Coyotes will now go from left to right, from south to north, as we call it here from the top of the gym bleachers at Rock County High School. It will be north central from right to left, from north to south. Coyotes in their road black uniforms with the white and red numbers and letters, and the red stripe on the neckline and the trunks. Don't know if we had a leak up top that they keep looking at. If the floor was wet near center court. Knights in their home white uniforms. There's a great pass down low to Duryea on the find from Caden Record. High post to cutting Duryea. Duryea with the finish. Swanson, a tough shot on a runner. That won't go, and the rebound pulled down to Colin Wright. Good start for the Coyotes here in the second half. Duryea bounces it into the lane. Great find in the finish for Caden Record. Assist by Duryea, and a quick little 4-0 spurt for Anselmo-Merna to start the third quarter in just 30 seconds. And 8-point halftime lead for North Central has been cut in half. Anthony looking for a cutter, gets it off to Hagan. Man, it looks like back to the zone now for Anselmo-Merna potentially. They're running man-to-man. They are going man-to-man. Colin Hagan tries to throw it inside, knocked away by Record. Back out to Swanson, 3 swirls out, and a collision on the board, and it goes into the hands of Braden Wilson. Record loses it, and it's going to be off his leg and out of bounds. Good strip by Kean Fisher as Record went up with it in transition. He knocks it off the leg of Caden. 12th turnover on Anselmo-Merna. Quick little 4-point run for the Coyotes, 34-30. This one tightens up again. Colin Hagan in on a cut. Oh, surprised he didn't get called to the hook, and he spins it in with a left hand. Boy, he just put his right arm into the back of his defender and just kind of pushed off of him to get around him. They try to throw it high-low again. This time Cole Otten recognizes it and knocks it away for the steal. In transition, Anthony scores on the assist by Swanson. Acrobatic finish by Trey Anthony with his body tilting sideways and racing almost underneath the backboard. Got it to go. Dump it down low. Nice find again. Mid-range shot short for Record. Rebound down to Colin Hagan. Good find from Duryea on the baseline, but Record just short-armed it. The lead right back up to 8 points on a quick 4-0 run for North Central. Anthony, top of the key, drives on Duryea, kicks it in the corner. Fisher open, buries another West Plains Bank 3. Trey Anthony on the assist. Kean's got 5 threes and 17 points in this one, and the Knight on a 7-0 run and right back out to an 11-point lead as there's a foul against North Central. It'll go on Trey Anthony on a reach-in on the high post, and a timeout going to be taken by Coach Troy Graff. That is his first timeout. Knights on a 7-0 run, and they'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with more from Rock County. 41-30 Knights over the Coyotes.
Rural health care from Rural Roots. Better health care for your family, from clinical, obstetrical, emergency room to home care. Greater Sand Hills Family Health Care with convenient locations in Bassett, Stewart, and Atkinson.
Fun basketball game, both games tonight. We expected 2 competitive games, and we were getting probably more than we even bargained for. That was just a great girls basketball game to start our broadcast tonight. North Central, 9 lead changes with Anselmo-Merna. The Coyotes were 12-3. North Central led by as many as 13 points in the third quarter, but Anselmo-Merna storms back to win it, 56-48. Into Duryea, double team, kicks it into the corner to Wilson. This ball kicked by Fisher. It will stay. Coyote basketball, 23 on the shot clock. Shot clock resets to 20 if it's below 20 on a kickball. Otherwise, does not reset. With it is Wright. Skip pass for Griffith on the baseline. He gets caught in traffic, and it's stolen away by Fisher. 3 turnovers here in the quarter now for Anselmo-Merna. Swanson the other way. He buries a West Plains Bank 3. Swanson now with 10. Fisher with 17 in the lead, the largest of the game now for North Central at 14. The Knights on a 10-0 run after Anselmo-Merna scored the first 4 of the quarter. High post to Record. Right corner, Griffith with trying to answer. Too long. A weak side rebound to Otten. One and done for the Coyotes, 44-30. The student section in full camo mode. Into a cutting Colin Hagan. In the lane, kicks it out. Fisher open again. Kean short on that one. But the rebound off of Record and out of bounds, and it will stay with the Knights. Hagan and Anthony exit as Lazat and Buell back in. Out goes Wilson for Anselmo-Merna as Priest returns. Lazat on the left wing. Brand into the corner to Otten. Faces the bucket, gets a screen. Cole drives, kicks it out. Swanson. Zach's going to try to attack. Step back. Good defense by Priest. Out to Otten. 3 on the right wing. Front rim, no. Oh, Swanson got away with a push. Gets the rebound and scores. Boy, Zach with a big push on that rebound. Anselmo-Merna fans not happy. Zach got away with one there. 46-30. Knights by 16. They're on a 12-0 run. Griffith into the paint. Reverse layup. Good. Josiah Griffith. Tough shot. 46-32. That stops the 12-0 North Central run. The lead at 14. Buell gets it off to Otten. 3:45 to go in the third. Knights trying to win their third straight. They were 2-10 going into this week. Fisher, runner blocked by Wright. Kean gets it back. Puts up a tough shot. Can't get it to go. Tips it outside. But the board down to Caden Record. In goes Duryea. Tough shot in the lane. Banks it in and is fouled. Dane Duryea with an and one opportunity. The foul on North Central. The second on Zach Swanson. And Duryea will have a chance at an and one. Dane now with 14 points. He leads the team with a 17 points per game average. 46-34. Back comes Anselmo-Merna. They were down 16 a moment ago. Now they're down 11. Little 5-0 run. 46-35. Knights get it ahead to Lazat. Shut off on the baseline. Now needs help. Looking for somebody. Finds Fisher in the left corner. Guarded by Griffith in the man-to-man. Kean out top to Buell. Hands it off to Swanson. The Knights have shot the Coyotes out of their zone defense and are now in a man-to-man. See if Swanson tries to attack the rim. There goes Zach. Crossover. Step back out to Otten. Open 3. That one's short. And Lazat can't quite squeeze the rebound along the baseline. And it will go over to Anselmo-Merna. Looks like Kean Fisher got a bloody nose as he'll have to come out. And in returns Colin Hagan. Kean will head out to try to take care of that. Must have taken a shot to the chops. Griffith into the hands of Wright. Right corner, looks down low for Duryea, working on Hagan. Good defense by Colin, forces the miss on the baseline, and Cole Otten down with his 4th rebound. Cole brings it down the lane, kicks it out to Hagan. Colin on the drive, puts up a 12-footer, hangs on the rim, won't go. Duryea tips the rebound into the hands of Jaden Russell. Here's Priest the other direction, puts it up and scores in transition on the assist for Duryea. Priest with his first bucket. Otten brings it into Lazat. 46-37. It's a 7-0 run for Anselmo-Merna after the Knights had scored 12 straight. Otten needs some help. Finds it to Buell. Sets a screen. Carter hands off to Swanson. Zach fakes the 3. Drives on Priest all the way to the rack. Puts it up. Won't go, but he's fouled. And there's the speed of Zach Swanson. And when you try to play man-to-man against the Knights, you've got to account for number 1 getting past you. That's a tough ask for Kanan Priest to stay with the speedy senior. And that's why you see a lot of teams play zone against the Knights, is because of the driving ability of Swanson. But he misses the first free throw off the front rim. Back returns Anthony, giving Otten a break. Knights by 9 with 2:01 to play in the third. Second free throw for Swanson. That one in and out. Misses a pair, and the rebound down to Duryea. Knights are now 3 for 6 at the line. Griffith drives, shut off by Anthony. Out to Duryea, 3 on the wing. That's good. Dane Duryea knocks down another triple. He has 8 in the quarter on the assist by Griffith. And we're back to a 6-point game. Anselmo-Merna has answered with a 10-point run. The North Central 12-0 run. What a streaky game we have. Anthony falls down, but gets it to Buell, who misses the bunny. And the rebound down to Duryea. Coach Graff was trying to give that one body English to fall on a great pass from Anthony. Buell couldn't finish. Duryea on the wing to Griffith. He'll take a 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound to Anthony. Knights up 6, late third quarter. It's a 10-0 run for the Coyotes. Buell kicks it to Lazat. And Duryea, we could tell he got bothered. He fell down and was kind of tweaked an ankle or something because he's been in some discomfort. He'll come out as Caden Record in. Duryea did pick up the foul on the baseline drive by Lazat. Otten back in. We see for the first time Ryer Lazat, a freshman guard out there for the Knights. Anthony looking for Ryer Lazat, knocked out of bounds by Priest. So Fisher, battling a bloody nose, has still not come back. Swanson on the bench. Knights get it into Anthony, looking down low on the baseline for Otten, finds Brant Lazat. Out to Trey Anthony. Trey on the drive, kicks it in the corner. Lazat trying to penetrate. Out to Otten. A lot of motion for this North Central offense against a man-to-man. Anthony's shot is blocked by Russell. Down into the hands of Wright. He barrels over Colin Hagan, and they're going to call a blocking foul as they say Colin did not get set up in time. And it'll be free throws for Colin Wright. Second foul on Hagan. And all of a sudden, the 12-point run for North Central has been wiped away. The free throw is good for Wright. Knights had 12 in a row to go up 16. A free throw here for Anselmo-Merna, and it will be a 12-point answer for the Coyotes. But he misses, and the board down to Colin Hagan. A 5-point lead for North Central. Hagan on the drive, kicks it in the corner to Ryer Lazat. Ryer loses the dribble, gets it out to Trey Anthony. Trey pulls up, shot blocked, but a foul. That'll go on Colin Wright, and that's his third. So Trey Anthony to the line. He has 7 points in this one, including a free throw on an and one. And he'll get 2 free throws here with the final 30 seconds of the third. First one for the junior is no good. Trey a little facial expression as that one misses everything. Looks at his teammates and kind of went, yeesh. Second one for Trey. This one is up and too strong. No, it rolls and gets a shooter's roll. Hit the back of the rim, the front of the rim, and found a way through. Duryea back in. Good news if you're a Coyote fan, as out goes Russell, so seems to be okay now. Trey with 8 points for North Central. The lead is 6. That stopped the 11-0 run for Anselmo-Merna. Duryea misses on the 3. Offensive rebound. Wright had it stripped away by Otten. And then a foul in the backcourt against the Coyotes will go on Josiah Griffith. Just the 4th team foul on Anselmo-Merna, so no shots. Ryer Lazat out. Zach Swanson back in for the final 14 seconds. Here in the third, Knights lead it by 6. North Central had the lead all the way up to 16, but the Coyotes have come storming back. Swanson with it with 10 seconds. Gets a screen from Anthony, doesn't use it, goes down the lane. Tough baseline shot, no. Colin Hagan, the offensive rebound, gets it back to Swanson. Anthony for 3. That one won't go, and that'll close out the third quarter, and we're headed to the fourth in a competitive basketball game. Your Tri-County Bank scoreboard. It is
your budget by offering the finest quality and great value. Make sure to check out this week's sales flyer. For the best service, selection, and savings, shop locally owned G&V's Market in Bassett.
Score update from Elgin, 11-9 West Holt over the Wolfpack after one quarter. And we got a whistle as the clock and things were a little late to start. So the officiating crew will come over and talk about the clock. They've now run it down a bit, so they're going to change the game clock and the shot clock, I believe, as it was late to get started. So North Central have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Knights up 47-41. North Central had a 12-0 run in the third quarter, only to see Anselmo-Merna score 11 straight in response. A streaky game. Both teams have made some runs. 47-41. Knights have the five starters back out there. Back cut by Otten. Shot swatted by Colin Wright, and he gets the rebound. Ahead it goes. Griffith misses the layup. Rebound to Swanson. He throws it over the head of Otten, and it's run down by Duryea. Just the seventh turnover by the Knights. Down low, there's a travel by Wright. 16 turnovers on Anselmo-Merna. Just 7 on North Central. Opening minute of the fourth quarter, North Central leads 47-41. Knights have won 2 in a row this week, trying to make it 3 wins in 4 days to more than double their season total. Throw it down low for Anthony. It's knocked out of bounds by Colin Wright. 7:17 to play in the game. North Central nursing a 6-point advantage. Had 6 lead changes all in the first half. Knights throw it into Fisher, who's back in after getting his nose bloodied in the third quarter. Otten on the drive has it knocked away and stolen. Good play to poke that one away from Cole on the drive. Priest out there into the left corner to Griffith. Knights in a zone. Opening stages of the fourth quarter. Colin Wright on the right baseline. Skip pass for Griffith. He'll take the 3. That one in and out. And the rebound offensive board into Duryea's hands, and he'll go to the line for 2. Almost got the and 1. 8th rebound for Duryea. The foul on Trey Anthony is his 3rd. He's the first North Central player to reach 3. Dane Duryea rolls in the first free throw off the front rim. Duryea now with 9 in the second half. Give him 19 for the game. Knights led by 17 from Kean Fisher on 5 threes. Second one no good, and Anthony secures the board for the Knights. And then we've got a ball out of bounds. Last touched by Anselmo-Merna on the far sideline. North Central basketball leading by 5, 47-42. Lazat into the corner to Hagan. Brandt sets a screen, try a tough pass in the lane for Anthony, way low, and it's picked off by Griffith. There's a steal by Swanson and a reach-in foul on Griffith as Swanson picked the pocket of Griffith. That's a 17th turnover, and Griffith just picked up his 3rd foul. So 3 on Wright, 3 on Griffith for Anselmo-Merna. 47-42. Minute and a half into the fourth quarter, the only point in the quarter, a Dane Duryea free throw for the Coyotes. Kean Fisher off a screen takes the 3. It's short as the Knights wanted a foul on Anselmo-Merna for running over Trey Anthony on a screen. There's another knock away by Swanson. Loose ball saved by Wright. It's loose again. Wright has it, and it's knocked out of bounds off Wright's leg and out of bounds, and Anselmo-Merna fans not happy. They wanted a foul call on North Central. Otten back in, Hagan out. Approach the 6-minute mark in a 5-point game. 47-42 North Central. It's been a good one. Otten on the right wing against the man-to-man. Knock away and a steal by Wright. Took it away on the perimeter. Goes up for the stuff. 2-hand jam. Colin Wright as Trey Anthony tried to get back. That's going to be a timeout North Central as that brings the Anselmo-Merna fans to their feet on the 2-hand flush by Colin Wright off the steal.
402-371-600.
One possession game with 5:46 to play. The two-hand flush by Colin Wright off the steal and has Anselmo-Merna back within one possession. They've cut the deficit in half. They trailed 47-41 at the end of the third. It's now 47-44. North Central needs an answer. Anthony gets caught in the lane. Tough bounce pass, but makes it to Otten, who finishes. Cole Otten on the assist from Trey Anthony. That was a tough catch for Cole on a bounce pass while he was full bore driving at cutting toward the basket. That stops an Anselmo-Merna run. Wright skips it to Griffith, fouled. They'll call it on the shot. Griffith will go to the line. Foul on Kean Fisher. Kean's second. Fisher with 17 to lead the night. Swanson with a dozen. 9 for Otten, 8 for Trey Anthony. Free throw for Griffith is good. Josiah now with 9. Duryea has 19 to lead the Coyotes. 49-45, 5:17 to play. Free throw in and out, and the rebound down to Otten. Night basketball. Trey Anthony loses the dribble, gets it to Swanson on the wing. See if he tries to drive on Priest. There goes Zach. Spin move into the lane. Pull up, short. Made him fade away. Good job by Priest, not letting Swanson get to the rim. So then he tried a spin move and a fade away from about 10 or 11 feet. Ball back to the Coyotes, down by 4. Wright to Priest. Back to Wright. Tries to dump it inside. Duryea with a tough catch off a carom by Anthony. And there's a foul on a rebound on the miss by Duryea. And it will go on Colin Wright, and that's 4. 4 fouls now on Colin Wright. Let's see what Coach Gilligan opts to do. He's going to keep his 6'2 junior out there with the 4 fouls. Night basketball, down by 4. Otten on the deep left wing. The man-to-man defense has kept North Central from getting going at the three-point line now. Brent Lazat on the deep right wing. Penetrates, kicks it to Swanson. Zach turns the corner all the way to the hoop. Can't get the shot to go, and the rebound down to Duryea, his 9th. Good look for Zach in the other way, and that is Wright who's fouled, and that will go against Anthony. So Trey now with 4 fouls. And 2 free throws for Colin Wright. He is 3 for 4 at the line in this game. 49-45 with 4:16 to go, and Wright knocks in the free throw. Timeout going to be taken by North Central coach Troy Graff. Remaining. Anselmo-Merna with 2. Colin Wright, 4 for 5 at the line. He has 8 points, including a big 2-hand flush in transition. Second free throw, no good. Rebound secured by Kean Fisher. Down the lane. Lazat kicks it out to Otten. Open 3, front rim, no, short. And the rebound down to Record. Here's Priest all the way to the rim. Can't get the finish. And Kean Fisher ties it up with Record on the rebound. It will stay possession arrow, keeping it with Anselmo-Merna. They'll get a fresh 35 as the shot hit the rim. Throw it into Wright, now to Record. To Priest. Griffith and Duryea, the 5 on the floor for Anselmo-Merna. Knights in a zone. Right corner, they go to Duryea inside, guarded by Buell. Triple team, steps through it, misses the shot short. Good defense by the Knights, and the rebound down to Cole Otten. Otten brings it ahead, dribbles it back outside. Knights with a 1-possession lead, 3:30 to play. Man-to-man defense by the Coyotes. Out to Swanson, deep 3. Zach can't get it to fall. Rebound down to Caden Record. The man-to-man defense has kept the Knights from getting those open looks for 3 like they had in the first half. Priest, high post, Record, turnaround jumper, strong. They battle for the board. Wright out battles a 2, North Central Knights, and scores. Colin Wright staying out there with 4 fouls. It's a 1-point game. 49-48. North Central led by as many as 16 in the third quarter. Swanson shut off, needs help, gets it off to Lazat, who's tripped and fouled. That will go against Griffith, I believe. Oh, they're going to call it on Priest. I thought it was Griffith who tripped him up. Third foul on Anselmo-Merna. Hagan returns. Out goes Brant Lazat. Trey Anthony back in with 4 fouls as Buell exits. North Central ball, 2:52 to go. A fresh 35, leading by just a point. Swanson throws it in to Otten in the left corner. Zach calling for it on the post. The entry pass from Otten is batted out of play by Dane Duryea. Otten will trigger it in, needs to find somebody, gets it on an outlet all the way into the backcourt to Trey Anthony. Anthony off a screen and roll with Hagan inside, muscles up a shot, can't get it to fall, and the rebound down to Duryea, his 10th. And Anselmo-Merna a chance now to take the lead. Griffith, high post to Record, into the corner, Priest for 3 in the lead, no, too strong, rebound to Otten, and that's gonna foul out Colin Wright as he goes over the top of Otten. And that will do it for Colin Wright. That is a big loss for Anselmo-Merna. He will foul out with 2:24 to go. That's a tough loss. 10 points, 6 boards, an assist, and 2 blocks for the 6'2 junior. So back in returns Braden Wilson. 1-point lead for North Central. Hagan with cutters. Back to the basket from the free throw line. Gets it off to Otten. Otten back to Hagan. Shot, no, underneath the rim. Couldn't get it to fall. And the board comes down to Caden Record. Record loses the dribble, gets it to Priest. 2 minutes to go. And a timeout taken by Coach Troy Gilligan, leaving him with 1 with 2 minutes remaining. We've got a tight one, 49-48 North Central with 2 minutes to play.
Your Zematic by Lindsay dealer offers replacement parts for any brand of pivot, installation and training, superior service when you need it.
Your local Zematic by Lindsay dealer is Ainsworth Electric Motor, located just 1 mile east of Ainsworth on Highway 20. Call 387-1071.
We've got a nail biter here, just as we did in our first game, as Anselmo-Merna erased a 13-point deficit with a big second half. They defeated the North Central Lady Knights 56-48 to improve to 13-3. North Central dropped to 8-8, saw its 3-game winning streak snapped. Knights had the Coyotes on the ropes in the girls' game, and the Coyotes came back. The Coyote boys trying to do the same after North Central led by as many as 16 in the third quarter. It's now a 1-point game. Enter it in on the baseline to Record, double team, gets it out to Priest. Record in the corner, looking for Duryea in the high post. Now they swing it around to Wilson, back to Priest, still 10 on the shot clock. Corner to Record, going for Duryea, double team, gets it across the lane. Wilson short arms this baseline shot, gets it back, and is fouled on the putback attempt. The ball bounced right back to Braden Wilson, and Braden will go to the line. The foul on Otten is his first. Each team with 4 fouls now, so both in the bonus. A free throw to tie, back rim, front rim, no. Braden Wilson just 2 points. They came in the first half. A free throw now to tie it. This one, no good. Rebound, Colin Hagan. Hagan gets the board, his 8th. 2 misfires for Wilson. North Central drive by Fisher, kicking into the corner to Swanson. He attacks the paint. Blocker charge, block call. Swanson will go to the free throw line. One of those 50-50 calls that goes against Griffith. That is his fourth. 2 free throws for Zach Swanson. He missed 2 on his last trip to the line. Knights lead it by 1 with 86 seconds left. This time Swanson is good. Another one for Zach. Up and front rim, no. Rebound down to Priest. It's a 2-point game. Minute 20. Priest into the corner. Duryea drives baseline, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound loose. Duryea has it for a moment. It's down low, and he's going to be fouled. Duryea gets it back. Will go to the line for 2, and that may have just fouled Trey Anthony out of the game. It does with a minute 12, so each team has lost a starting post. Brant Lizotte back in, and Dane Duryea with 2 free throws can tie this one with a minute 12 remaining. He is 5 for 7 in the game, and this one gets the shooter's roll. 1-point game. 50-49 North Central. Knights led 47-41 at the end of 3. This one too strong. Rebound down to Kean Fisher. Knights still maintain a 1-point lead. Throw in the left corner to Lizotte. Minute 3 on the game clock, 25 on the shot clock. Otten on the drive. Kicks it out to Hagan. Out to Swanson. Zach on the drive all the way to the rack, and he's knocked down and fouled, and Zach back to the line with 53 seconds remaining. So hard in the man-to-man to keep in front of Zach as he attacks the basket, and that's the 3rd foul on Kanan Priest. Priest has done all he can to stay in front of Swanson, but that quick first move, and Zach's by you, and now 2 free throws for the seniors. The gym falls quiet, and he misses off the back iron. Still a 1-point lead for North Central. 1 timeout for the Coyotes remaining. Troy Graf still has 3 for the Knights. Free throw here for Swanson. This one, no good. Missed them both. Rebound down to Braden Wilson. Anselmo-Merna, a chance to take the lead. Duryea, 15-footer, back rim, no. Rebound is going to go off of Duryea and out of bounds. And now about a 5-second difference. Shot clock and game clock. 40 seconds on the game clock. Coyotes will go to a press, and we'll get a timeout taken by Coach Troy Graf. Smart move there to settle his team down. Zach upset with himself that he missed the 2 free throws, but the Knights still lead. -4 first quarter deficit to defeat Elgin Public Pope John 50-45. Halftime score on the boys' side, Wolfpack leading the Husky boys 22-18. Here with 40 seconds to play, it's North Central, a 50-49 lead. In the full court press, Knights need to get it in. They do so to Swanson. Try to double team him. He gets it back to Otten. Cole into the front court. 5-second difference, shot clock to game clock. They're going to try to double team Otten. He dribbles out of it the other way. Kicks it out to Fisher. 4-second difference, game clock to shot clock. See if they foul Zach. Hand it off to Fisher with 20. Kean skips it to Lizotte with 15, 12, and 11 on the game clock. On the shot clock, 13.3, ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Knights. 9 seconds on the shot clock. 13.3 on the game clock. It will be North Central basketball up by a point. Otten triggers it into Swanson, and Zach is fouled. They give it up with 7 seconds on the shot clock. So 2 free throws for Swanson, the 4th foul on Priest. Zach just missed a couple a moment ago. In fact, he's 1 for 6 here in the second half. See if he can knock these in. Then it would guarantee that you only are tied and go to overtime on a 3. And Zach rolls that one in off the front rim, and it crawls in. 2-point North Central lead with 11.9 remaining. This to make it a 3-point game. Swanson shot up, good. Zach buries those 2 clutch free throws. Priest into the hands of Record. 8 seconds and a timeout taken, the final timeout for Coach Troy Gilligan to set up a play. Now, if you're North Central, do you try to let them inbound and run? Run in the third quarter to go up 16, only to see Anselmo-Merna answer with 11 straight. Knights have led throughout this second half, but it's been precarious. 52-49. Duryea to inbound. Knocked away by Swanson into the backcourt. Clock running with 5. Griffith with 4. Baseball pass over the head of Duryea and out of bounds with 1.6 seconds left. Anselmo-Merna with a critical mistake. And now a timeout. Coach Troy Graff with 1.6 seconds, and the Knights get the basketball. What a play by Zach. They're going to inbound from about the midcourt line. If they can throw it down toward the basket and just get somebody to reach up there and touch it, the clock will start. But you got to throw it inbounds. They go down. Buell with the catch, and he's fouled with a half a second remaining. And a catch and shoot would be all that Anselmo-Merna would have time for. Buell be at the line. 1 free throw on these 2 attempts will ice it. Carter was 1 for 2 in the first half at the free throw line. Otherwise, it's just a catch and a heave from the length of the floor for Anselmo-Merna. Knights should back everybody away as Buell almost banked it in, but too strong. Obviously, the adrenaline pumping a little bit for the junior. Carter with a free throw here. North Central does back everybody off. Make sure you hit the rim. And Buell does. Rebound caught, and the shot will not get away. And the Knights will get the win. 52-49 is your final. North Central gets its 3rd win of the week and more than doubles its season total. The Knights improved to 5-10 on the year. Anselmo-Merna falls to 6-9. We'll come back and tell you more about it in our Tri-County Bank End of the Game summary and our Buckles Automotive post-game show after these messages.
SB Auto Center in Springview handles all automotive repairs from minor to major. Does tire repair, has an on-location tire truck and 24-hour wrecker service. Does custom exhaust pipe bending, makes hydraulic and AC hoses. That's SB